Hey you guys, it's me SpongeBob number 1 fan 2003 here, and as you can see I'm here with a super duper cute SpongeBob book, and this one is called Good Times, and I actually just got this book as an Easter gift this year, and this is honestly such an adorable little book, and I really love it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover there's SpongeBob, and he's holding a big huge plate of Krabby Patties, and there's some like pretty balloons and some like decorations falling down, and then there's Mr. Krabs and Patrick and Squidward. And this is a ready to read level 2 book. Okay, and here is the spine. And here is the back. So obviously there's the little description right here. And this book was made by Erica David and illustrated by the Artifact Group. And then there are some other books right there that you can get. And all of the levels right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at the pages that are in this book. Okay, so firstly here are the levels and stuff and some like info for parents and teachers, and then there's Good Times, little SpongeBob, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs, and once again this book was made by Erica David, illustrated by the Artifact Group, and this book was actually based on the episode called Truth or Square, or The Great Escape, technically, I don't know. But yeah, it's based off of the 10th anniversary special of SpongeBob. And this book was obviously made in 2009. That was the year of SpongeBob's 10th anniversary. So today was the Krusty Krab's 77th anniversary, and SpongeBob has had so many good memories happen to him at the Krusty Krab. And his first good memory was when he had his first ever Krabby Patty, and this was before he was even born. He was still in his mom's belly, so that means she was still pregnant with a little cutie sponge. And obviously she asked little baby SpongeBob if he wanted to eat here, and obviously he dragged her to the Krusty Krab, and his mommy, oh, look at him! And his mommy asks him what would he like to eat. And SpongeBob says, Krabby Patty! Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. You can see that he has like little umbilical cord, and you can just see that he looks so adorable, and he's looking through his mom's belly button, and he looks so tiny. Oh my gosh. So SpongeBob's mom eats the Krabby Patty, and of course the umbilical cord is basically how the baby gets to eat while it's in the mom's belly. So, little SpongeBob's mom eats the patty, and he gets to taste it as well. And he really super enjoyed it, and it was love at first bite. And then on his way to the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob picks up an old Krabby Patty wrapper. How the heck did that even get there if it's like back in the 80s or whatever? But I don't know. Forget about that. Anyway, so SpongeBob remembers the first time he ever saw the Krusty Krab on TV. And SpongeBob was just a little baby back then. Wait, this is so confusing. How the heck did SpongeBob get to go to the Krusty Krab when he was still in his mom's belly, and then he sees the Krusty Krab for the first time on TV? That's what it said. I don't know, that is honestly so confusing. But it looks like it's from the 50s or something, and there's Mr. Krabs with a bunch of Krabby Patties, like a younger Mr. Krabs. And he says that they're good for your health, and then little toddler baby SpongeBob and his mom and dad go to the Krusty Krab again, and they get some Krabby Patties, and SpongeBob took a bite, and he absolutely loved it. Oh my gosh, look at that! So little SpongeBob eats the patty, and Mr. Krabs was right, Krabby Patties are good for you, and little SpongeBob's stomach jumped for joy, because he really loves the taste of it. So sweet. Okay, and then at the Krusty Krab present day, I guess, Mr. Krabs is obviously super excited, and people are going to show up really soon, and then they think about, I guess, the first time Mr. Krabs told SpongeBob the Krabby Patty formula, I think. Oh yeah, this is the part. Okay, so SpongeBob remembers the time, like, when Mr. Krabs told him the formula, and they have to keep it safe, of course. So Mr. Krabs tells SpongeBob that it's time for him to know the secret Krabby Patty formula, but they have to go somewhere where no one can hear them. So they go through this big, huge, like, jungle, as you can see. And then a sandstorm, like a desert. And then they go through this bridge, like an old rope bridge. I don't really like those bridges. They look really scary, but SpongeBob's feet are getting sore. And they actually go back to the Krusty Krab, so they just, like, walked in a big circle. So, yeah, but SpongeBob was actually still very happy because he learned the secret recipe. And Squidward remembers when SpongeBob hadn't moved in yet. Like, you know, he remembered when SpongeBob wasn't living near him yet. And that was very happy for him, but it was the worst day of his life when SpongeBob moved in. So SpongeBob just moved out of his parents' house, and he's obviously looking for a new house for himself. And there's a toilet house. Ew. And then SpongeBob gets really sad, and he loses hope that he'll never be able to find his own house. And then a pineapple falls down from the sky on Squidward's garden, and SpongeBob falls in love with it, and he moves in. He buys the house and he moves in, and he meets Patrick and Squidward, and SpongeBob is very happy. And then he remembers the day when he married Sandy, and Sandy looks really, really beautiful in her wedding dress. And then the wedding official asks SpongeBob if he wants to take Sandy as his lawfully wedded wife, I guess. And SpongeBob says, "I do." And then he asks Sandy the same thing, and she says, "Sure enough." And then SpongeBob gives Sandy a kiss on her helmet. But it was just a part of a little play. And he thought that that was also one of the best roles he ever had, besides the role of Fry Cook at the Krusty Krab. And then customers come in to celebrate the anniversary. And SpongeBob thinks that the Krusty Krab is the best place for memories. And then, happy 11th anniversary to the Krusty Krab. Alright, and that's actually pretty much all for the story. And then there's an advertisement for some SpongeBob watches. I remember I had a watch from, I think, Burger King or McDonald's that was SpongeBob. Man, I miss it so much. But anyway, it was actually pretty much all for good times. I actually really super love this book. It's probably one of my favorite books to go for Easter. But, my favorite part was probably all of the fun little memories that SpongeBob had from when he was just a little unborn baby, still in his mama's belly, having his first ever taste of a patty. And little baby SpongeBob's first time trying a Krabby Patty in person. And then, the day Mr. Krabs told him the secret formula. And then, when SpongeBob moved into his new house. And when he married Sandy, which was really part of a play. And yeah, that was actually a pretty nice way to celebrate SpongeBob's 10th anniversary, I think. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.